Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. And he'll be taking on Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you, that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly Klitschko. Here comes one of the greatest fighters ever to come out of Ukraine. Talk about an intimidating specimen.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red.
What a pleasure it is. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And he scores with the counter. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Perfect counter shot. Nice hook. Beautiful counter shot. Ronda Rousey once told me when she gets into a fight, her mentality was minimum effort, maximum efficiency.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Both of these fights. Did you see that? Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? Good defense from Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with that jab. The courage on display here is incredible. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Todd, reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The perfect counter lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that lap. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well done with that counter shot. That jab misses. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And they are giving us action. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Klitschko in that. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice job blocking the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That left hook doesn't find its target. Do you believe this? Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get second in. Make him fight your fight. hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to put you off.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You just...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. How is this fight? So he's going to take a knee here and get the mandatory 8 count.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Punch. Let's talk about Klitschko in that lap. Let's start the 6. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
They exchange punches. Punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch caught him clean. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Good counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that lap. Here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain as a draw.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. He blocks the right hook. The pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. We'll see how much endurance. Round 8, and we're off again. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What do you see?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is...
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you continue.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that... Whoa, wait a minute! Klitschko is dazed! A true champion knows how to... Whoa, wait a minute! Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? Down goes Frazier! And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
No surprises, we get a unanimous decision there.
Bogus fight. Bogus fight. That was a bogus fight. They gave him every round. Every round. I hit him with nothing but bombs. He had one knockdown. Man, I was cheated out of this fight. I was cheated. Look at my health. 90 power punches to Joe Frazier's body, and he ate him up. Did nothing to him. I was the more active fighter.
The people understand how well